The Mixed Mornings and More podcast with Steph.
Now available daily.
Good morning, world. Hello, and welcome to Tuesday. It is 5:34, and winter has officially arrived. And no, the heat in my truck is still not fixed. I've heard we could be having an El Nino winter, which means it'll be warmer than normal, but I don't think it'll be don't need heat in the vehicle warm. My husband tried one solution. It got a tiny bit warmer, but not noticeable in these frigid -10 temperatures. And the next solution is to take the entire dash off. So that'll be a job for a day when we don't need two vehicles. When does that kind of day exist? Guess the one I get hypothermia and stay home from work to warm my fingers and toes. I got to see Leahy last night. They're an extremely talented family band from Ontario and Cape Breton, and they played all sorts of instruments. Like the fiddle, the piano, accordion, electric guitar, drums, acoustic guitar. I mean, the list went on. And they just kept switching them out. It was as if they looked over at their brother's instrument and thought, hey, can I try that? There is also a very important part of the show, a moth. One single moth who is very enamored by the stage lights. He showed up in the final song before intermission and continued to flit around the stage for the rest of the show, stopping by one violinist to the next. He must have had a VIP ticket. My guest this morning, Kate Arnold, is back for another day of co-hosting. Hello.
Hello. Good morning, Steph. Good morning, everyone.
And I need to ask you about some fashion trends that I've seen come out. Now, I'm trying to up my workwear. And so I've been watching a lot of TikToks of like mid-size fashion. And these are cozy things that you can wear for Thanksgiving and cozy things to wear around the office. But I feel like they must be filming them in like, I don't know, California.
Okay, so climate-wise, like places that maybe aren't like sub-zero temperatures like us?
Yeah, exactly. Because they're like, this is a cozy thing to wear around the office. It has no sleeves, but it's made out of knit material, you know?
The contradiction fashion.
Exactly. And so then I think, well, do I just put a long sleeve shirt underneath it? Is it the 90s again? I hear it is, but I just feel a little bit lost.
Yeah. Okay, but here's the thing. Like, I feel like here we can layer not only for fashion, but for practicality.
Okay.
Maybe.
So do you feel like people are fashionable when they look warm?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like you 100%. Are a smart fashionista.
Yes.
Kate and I have been chatting, and we've been kind of figuring out that we are very similar. A running theme on this show is that I need glasses, I have glasses, I don't wear my glasses. And then I do things like drive at night, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I really could benefit from a pair of glasses that are in my desk drawer.
Oh, you don't even bring a pair with you. They're in your desk drawer.
Yeah, I just forget them. Like I use them for work, and then they just stay there, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh shoot, that headlight's really blinding. I wonder if my glasses would help.
Yeah, I'm also somebody that requires glasses at all times. I just choose not to wear them. However, now I have to wear them when I'm driving.
Oh, is it like a have to, like somebody told you did?
Yeah, like it's like I'm at that, like I need them to drive.
Oh no. Okay, so do your glasses then, while mine live in my desk drawer, yours live in your car?
So I have a pair in my car. I have a pair of prescription sunglasses in my purse, and then regular glasses in my purse. So they're always with me, and I do wear them when I'm driving. Okay. But yeah, like if I see, like a lot of the times, like I like will look at someone and not see them, and it's because I'm not wearing glasses. So I'm not trying to be rude. Like it just literally is.
I was going to say, Kate, because we've been friends for a while now, and I've never seen you in a pair of glasses.
No, it's not something I do, and I should, because honestly, it would be amazing to see all the time.
It would be amazing to see. I had a friend who decided that when he needed glasses was when he couldn't see the individual leaves on a tree. And so he went to the eye doctor and got these glasses, and it was like everything was in color moment when he drove away, and leaves were rustling, but they weren't just green blobs.
What an interesting like metric to use. Like when he couldn't see the definition in the leaves, that's when he chose to go get glasses.
And is yours when you can't recognize people's faces?
Yeah, like literally like ran into like some really close friends of ours, and like they were waving. They were like, hey, Kate, like blah, blah, blah. And I didn't recognize them until they were like right in front of me.
Oh my goodness. How do you know it's me? You could be with like an alien this morning and you wouldn't even know.
I could be. Hey, Steph, I want to tell you about this time that I found a bunch of money on the ground.
Are you one of those lucky people that finds money on the ground? What the heck?
Yeah, I think so. And like not just like a toonie, not just like a couple of quarters, like 2 $100 bills.
What?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me the story. Set the stage. Tell me exactly where you were so I can go looking there too.
I don't want to disclose the location. Just kidding. So I was like leaving my office, going to pick up a sign at the end of the road to bring it back for the end of the day. And literally I looked down on the ground and there were 2 $100 bills sitting there.
Wow. What an unlucky person to lose that.
I know. Like, unlucky for them, lucky for me. So anyways, I like picked them up and like looked around and like waited there for a bit and like nobody was there. Like, so I found $200 that day.
So you were like, I'm going to put this in my pocket. And what did you use it for? Was there anything special, or you're just like, this is in my general account?
Yeah, no, like we bought like a staff lunch, so
that's pretty great.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Amazing. Like, you are very lucky.
Yeah.
Have you found other money, or is this your one and only?
No. So then like not long after, which was like, like a month or two ago, I literally was just like going for a walk in the neighborhood that I live in. And I looked down on the ground and it was raining that day and I saw something shiny and it was 2 $20 bills.
It's impressive that you always find 2 of the same bill.
I know. So $240 just for going for a couple of walks.
Jeepers, I gotta get out more. I went to book my hotel room for the next 2 nights. I'm staying in Edmonton for some appointments down there. And I thought about how I cannot gatekeep this secret. Have you heard of Edmonton's Best Hotels?
No, I have not.
Okay, so basically, you can book a one-night stay with Edmonton's Best Hotels, and they'll give you either a $50 gas card, a MasterCard, or an Ultimate Dining card. But if you book 2 nights, they'll give you a $150 MasterCard or gas card or dining card.
Like 150. 150.
150. So last night, I booked 2 nights at the Ramada for $172. And they gave me a $150 MasterCard.
Okay, so sorry. 2 nights, you're staying at the Ramada for $172.
Yeah.
And then you got a gift card back of $150. So your total stays $22?
Yes, exactly that.
Whoa. Okay, I'm just pulling this up online right now, and I can actually see the Sandman Signature downtown hotel that we often stay at is like one of the hotels listed.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, it's a whole hotel group thing. I don't understand how they do it, how they make it worthwhile, but oftentimes they'll advertise with us for contests that they're doing. Like right now they're doing a $4,000 shopping spree and night hotel stay in Edmonton that you can enter. But this is like the best kept secret ever.
This is insane. I cannot believe it.
And the crazy part is, I've been doing this for years. Like, it's not like it's just like a new promotion that's going to go away. They do it all the time.
So it literally like covers your gas to go down there.
Exactly.
Like more so.
Yeah. Girl math, it's free. I am new to the world of shallots. Now, I specifically remember going to a restaurant years ago and it said there was shallots in the salad. And I was like, I'm sorry, I don't know what a shallot is. In my mind, I was in Newfoundland. So I thought he was going to say it was like a clam or some sort of sea creature. And he was like, it's an onion. But since then, every once in a while, I'll make a recipe that calls for a shallot. And I think, what's the point? Like, why are they so small? Do they pack enough punch to be only 1 shallot in a recipe I would usually put a large onion in, you know?
Definitely. I don't think I can help you here. Like, I do not like onions. I do not like
What?
shallots, like none of that. So you're going to have to tell me like about this recipe that you...
Okay. Yeah, I can't believe you don't like onions.
No.
They're so delicious, Kate, and I'm a really picky eater.
I think you've just met your match, Steph.
All right. Well, this was a salsa last night. So it called for 1 shallot, a jalapeno, a cup of corn, 2 tomatoes, and a lime, and then some like spices. It was absolutely delicious, but as I was making it, I put 1 shallot in and thought, that looks ridiculous. I need another. I put 2 shallots in. And then discovered, you know, maybe shallots pack a little more punch than onions.
Okay.
And after brushing my teeth, I continued to taste my dinner for the entire evening. And to be honest, I'm still tasting it now.
2 shallots is too much.
2 shallots is too much. Let it be known. Black Friday is coming up, and it can be a bit overwhelming with how many sales there are offered. So it's good to go in with a game plan. Like, what are you looking for? What are you hoping for? And if you don't know what you're hoping for, you might end up with a ton of stuff or nothing and a little bit of like overstimulation anxiety.
And disappointment.
Yes. Like, oh, I didn't get anything. Shoot, there were so many good deals and I didn't know which one to choose. E-bikes always are what I look for on a Black Friday sale. I'm like, who's selling a good priced bike that can propel me into anywhere? I mean, Stratosphere probably has great deals right now for that too.
Totally. I think an e-bike would be a great Black Friday deal to get on.
Yeah. Yes, please. What are you looking for?
I think I'm going to look for some snowshoes.
Oh.
Yeah. You and I have been talking about winter hobbies, and I think that snowshoes would be something that I would be interested in purchasing on a Black Friday deal, as well as this like specific pair of running shoes that I have been wanting, but they're too much money to spend regular price on.
Okay, valid. All right, that's exciting. And then I've also seen people say, sometimes you're willing to wait for the good deal to see if you can get the best possible deal. Someone commented and said that they are looking up for a TV specifically because theirs broke in July.
Ooh, that's a long time to go without a TV.
Yeah, like I wonder if they've been watching things on maybe a computer or maybe they have more than one TV. But I'm like, if you have been going since July without a TV and you're fine, maybe you don't actually need one.
It's a dedicated deal finder.
88% of women say they're attracted to bald men. So fear not if you're bald, 88% of women still like you. Now, the list of the 2023 bald men has been revealed. The top ones, the most sexiest, I guess. And they had some criteria based on like the shine of your head, the shape of your baldness.
The sheen on your head.
The sheen of that. But then also how tall you were. Like they really wanted to make sure that you were, what you lacked in hair, you made up for in stature,
okay.
I guess. And then your net worth. They're like, if you're going to be bald, you better be rich, I guess. No, it sounds so shallow.
This is vain.
But the top 10 list has come out. Who's your favorite?
On the top 10 list?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to go with Dwayne Johnson, The Rock.
Oh, can you believe he's number 7? I would have thought
I'm
he would have been
shocked.
first.
Who is number 1?
Prince William,
Oh, wow.
who, by the way, isn't even fully bald
He's
yet.
not.
He's
I
just
think-
bald on the top.
He's the only one on the list with some hair.
Yeah. And then Jeff Bezos, number 5, makes 0 sense to me, especially since number 6 is Michael Jordan. And I'm like, I really do feel like those need to be switched up. Also, Shamar Moore, who played
yes.
like Morgan in Criminal Minds and
Yes.
is in SWAT. What is he doing at number 8?
Really?
He also needs to move up. I'm sorry, I'm sounding really shallow right now, but I'm just confused at the order of the list, okay? I'm not judging these men by anything else except their number.
From entertainment to music and anything in between, this is The Buzz.
Brought to you by Foy Medi-Spa.
It's the 31st anniversary of Home Alone 2, Lost in New York.
I think I would embrace it like Kevin McAllister and go exploring. Can I get a yellow taxi, anyone?
And last week, Snoop Dogg shocked the internet when he said after much discussion with his family, he was giving up the smoke. But it was all an advertising ploy. He'd like you to purchase a smokeless fire pit.
Snoop, you didn't fool me. I knew you were rolling up something creative.
These consistent negative temperatures are reminding me, Kate, that the heat in my truck still doesn't work.
That's like mind-blowing to me stuff.
And like I say still because it went out last December 21st, I think. And now we're almost to December, as in next week it'll be December. So
Not good.
I haven't had heat for a year, but I have had steering wheel heat and heated seats.
Thank goodness for that, hey?
Yeah, and then truck blankets. Like I have a lot of blankets that I just throw on myself while I'm driving or in the passenger seat.
Oh, I would throw a tantrum.
Forget throwing a blanket. You got to throw a tantrum.
Throw a full-on tantrum. I do not like being cold.
I can't say I enjoy it, but at the same time, I also enjoy having the $2,500 it would take for me to pay somebody to fix it. My husband can fix it. It's just a lot of work, and so he hasn't quite got around to it.
Yeah.
For a year.
Yeah. But I mean, like that's, I don't know, sometimes life or death to have like that coldness, like in our sub-zero temperatures.
Okay, that is a good point. But then there's also, there's blankets, like so many truck blankets.
Right, definitely.
And he did actually buy me something that plugs into the cigarette lighter and is like a blower, a heater.
Okay.
That way.
So it takes like the edge off, or what you would say, like
a little bit, like along with the steering wheel being heated. That's pretty nice.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
This past summer, I had lost air conditioning during like the heat wave, and I thought that was bad. But now I think that your situation is worse. You
might
win.
actually trade you. I think air conditioning
Really?
is worse. Yeah.
You always want what you can't have.
Like, can you breathe in that amount of heat? Can you touch a seatbelt in that amount of heat?
Yeah.
Can you do your hair and expect it to look the same once you get there?
No, you were wet. You're sweaty.
That sounds awful.
Trivia Tuesday.
All right, Kate, I've got a Christmas trivia question for you.
Okay.
It's about a Christmas movie. You like Christmas movies?
I do.
Okay, perfect. And the classic Christmas movie, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the Grinch was described with 3 words. What were they?
Oh, this is a tough one.
There's a lot. I feel like they described him a lot of ways, but this way is kind of like 1 word, 3 different ways.
Right. I'm stumped.
Stink. Stank.
Stunk.
Stunk.
Right. Yes, of course. I think I need a refresher on the Grinch this year.
All right. Well, you can watch it for sure. Jim Carrey, or are you a purist and watch the old cartoon one?
I like the nostalgia of the old cartoon one.
Okay, good to know. You got one for me?
I do. What song tops Billboard's list of the greatest of all time holiday 100 songs?
Oh, is it Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You?
You are good at this. Yes, that's the one.
Can't escape that song this time of year.
Want more of today's show?
Download the Mixed Mornings and More podcast.
Now available every weekday.